Good morning, or good afternoon, depending on when you're seeing this. Welcome to Atlanta. Today's featured video is about the Highland Bakery, one of my favorite places in Atlanta, and hopefully soon to be one of your favorite places to get breakfast. If you're in midtown or downtown, it's basically about a mile and a half, depending on where you are. And I was thinking maybe just to get a little exercise and have some fun before breakfast. Well, just kidding. I think every city has one of these. It's one of those little party tour, pedal, day drinking type thing. But that's kind of for your people that are here for pleasure. I mean, maybe, I don't know, you business people might, I don't know what y'all got going on. What I actually wanted to actually show was the free yoga classes on Saturdays at Woodruff Park. Now, I realize that's not for everybody. It's just, trying to provide options for people that are looking to get a little exercise and build up an appetite before breakfast. And it's free, so, why not? And in addition to being free, it happens to be right in the center of downtown. So, depending on where you are, you can probably walk there or catch an Uber. It's obviously all totally up to you. One way you might want to get there, if you're near the Atlanta streetcar, is hop on the streetcar because it basically goes right by there. And I have a reason for mentioning that we'll get to in a second. This yoga class is free for everyone. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's free to all levels, and it's every Saturday. You'll need to check the schedule, winter or summer schedule. The reason I'm mentioning it now is because the weather here mid-spring in Atlanta in the morning time is almost always guaranteed to be pleasurable. Nice and cool, and a good way to have fun. Too hot, and it's just, one more pleasurable thing about Atlanta at this time of year. There's no registration or anything like that. I saw plenty of people that just happened to be walking by that decided to jump in on the fun. So, if this appeals to you, it's there for you. Now, if you head to the north side of the park, just past the fountains, you should be able to hop on the streetcar. Now, the streetcar will only take you halfway to the Highland Bakery, but there's a good reason why I'm recommending it, and it's only a mile away from Woodruff Park. At the halfway point where the streetcar curves back around, it stops by Ebenezer Baptist Church and the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park. It's his burial site, his birth home, and the location of Ebenezer Baptist Church. And you can do the full tour, which will probably take you about an hour. But since you're passing by anyway, you might as well stop by. You don't have to do the full tour. You can take 15 minutes or whatever. Now, eventually, this Atlanta streetcar will, instead of stopping at the historic park, it will go all the way past the Highland Bakery to the Beltline and all the way to Ponce City Market. But for now, in order to get from the Martin Luther King Historic Park over to Highland Bakery, which is only about half a mile, you'll have to either walk or catch an Uber or, rent another scooter. Now, as far as the Highland Bakery, what is it? They have a huge menu. It's mostly breakfast, and there are some lunch options. One of the things, I can't show you the whole menu, but one of the things I always get is the shrimp and grits, which I can't tell you, I can't recommend enough. But I did want to get something different, and I have had it before, but what I'm in the mood for today is the corned beef Benedict. It's a poached egg over sauerkraut with corned beef, and you got your grits and potatoes. I can tell you now, man, it was very, very good. I went there on a weekday, and it will get crowded some days depending on the weather, always depending on the weather. When I first got there, only about 3 tables full. But by the time I finished, the restaurant was full. And if the weather's nice, it will get crowded all the way outside as well. But yeah, it's one of my favorite places, and I guarantee you will find something you like. And it's better than just getting the breakfast, the hotel breakfast, right? So it's worth stopping by, and instead of being a tourist, you can live a little like a local. Now, this was filmed on a weekday, Tuesday, I believe, and the weather was a little bit cool. But on the weekends, when the weather is really nice, or a weekday, I can guarantee you every one of these tables will be full. And after breakfast, you can literally walk just a block over to the Atlanta Beltline and work off some of your food and get some exercise if you didn't do the yoga earlier. And it'll take you all the way up to Ponce City Market, as well as Piedmont Park. It's just one more of those things that I like about Atlanta, and maybe you will too. No matter what you decide to get into, I hope you found this video useful, and you are able to enjoy the rest of your time here in Atlanta. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Take care.